Hi, hon. What you doing?
Hi there, Danny. I'm just doing the finishing touches on your canoe trip.
Wow. Looks wonderful. You have enough here for 14 days on the river?
Hey, I got enough for 14 days plus. I don't want you going hungry.
Thank you very much. You remember the name of the place we're going this time?
Yes, you're going to the Wabakini Provincial Park.
That's right.
Way up in Canada.
That is absolutely right.
Out in the boondocks where you won't see a soul.
I don't know about all that, but looks very, very good.
Thank you. Maybe,
What is it?
well, maybe since you're leaving in about 2 hours for your trip, I should go over the food with you, and while I'm doing that, I can tell my friends about it at the same time. I think food drying is a great way to prepare your own healthy food and make it simple and easy to recook when you're on your trip. So I'll just tell you what some of these things are. I have in this package, I've got some instant rice and some dried hash browns, along with some zucchini that's breaded and some burger, and then this powdery stuff here is some cheese sauce, dried non-dairy cheese sauce that I made, along with some other seasonings. This one here is one of Dan's favorites. This is a macaroni and cheese with a non-dairy cheese sauce. Plus I've added some vegetables to it. This one has this is a split pea soup with extra vegetables and seasonings. This one has some soy curls, which is a dried soybean product, and some seasonings and instant rice and a burger that I make and dry. This package here is simply quick oats, and then I put some currants in here and some chopped nuts and soy milk powder, so that all he has to do is cook it, and it's ready to go. Now all of these, he uses his little water purifier to make his water, and then he brings it to a boil, and I have on here, on all of these, the amount of water to put in here and the amount of cooking time that it's going to take. So I always send along a little measuring cup for that. This bag here is some granola. He wanted about 4 meals of really fast food in case it was raining out and he didn't want to use his cook stove, or if he was in a big hurry. So the granola has some raisins in it, and I already put the soy milk powder right in there, so he just has to add water. This one is some of his desserts. These are sesame candies, where I have sesame seeds that are toasted in with honey, and they're like a crunchy candy. This is really good. This is some dried applesauce, and what I do here is I just put the applesauce out in the food dryer, and I stirred in just a little bit of vanilla in with this. It gives it a nice flavor. It tells how much, 1/4 cup of water, and you just soak it for 15 to 30 minutes, and then he's got a nice applesauce. We've got some fruit bars here, some peanut butter. This is the cook stove, or his cook pot, and right here we have his little cook stove. His this green bag's got his silverware in it. And this back here is some Zwieback. Zwieback is a German term for twice-baked bread, and I just get a whole wheat bread that's a soft whole wheat bread, and I quartered this and then dried it in the oven at, I think, about 250, 225 for about an hour and a half, and that travels nicely. This is his barrel that he takes his food in. The food weighs approximately 20 pounds. The barrel is about 7 pounds. His equipment back here is about 3.5 pounds. Plus he's going to take some carrots, a few carrots and apples to last for a few days. And so altogether I think that his weight will be right around 38 pounds for his meals. And what inspired me to do it this way was when I started working on recipes for food drying in my cookbook, Of These You May Freely Eat. And if you're interested in getting some more ideas of what you can prepare for drying. I have a little section in the back of my book on food drying, and it gives you a lot of different ideas of recipes you can dry, vegetables, and ways to combine things. So I'm really glad that you joined us, and hope that this will help you. Have a good trip, Dan.
Thanks, honey. You know, you said that there was burger in here.
Yeah.
What is the burger made out of?
Okay. Well, what I do is I make, this particular burger has actually some zucchini shredded up from the garden, and then I added oats and some seasonings and nuts, and then I baked it in the oven till I had like a crumbly little dry burger mix, and that's what I put in here.
So there's no meat in there, you're just calling it a burger because of the
Right.
texture and the shape.
Yeah, a non-dairy burger. And I have recipes in here for that.
Thanks a lot, hon.
You're very welcome.
Wonderful.
I hope you have a great trip.
Sure I will.
Some of Joanne's dehydrated food. I can see right here the dried, looks like dried squash. Looks to me like dried zucchini. There's some rice. See the rice? Some of those soy pearls there. And I boiled this water, 3.5 cups of water. Nothing to it. So I'm just going to bring it to a boil, and it's going to take about 12 minutes to cook. So, as you can see, it's a one beautiful kitchen to be cooking in. As far as I know, it's an unnamed falls right here in Wabakimi. We're still on the Allen Water River. I'm just going to put the top on and let it simmer. Using a Dragonfly stove from MSR. Anyway, it's going to be a good meal. We made it here to Brennan Falls. Beautiful falls here in Wabakimi Provincial Park. Still part of the Allen Water River system. I'm going to have for lunch here, this right here, dehydrated food. I have some pasta here. I don't know what you call these small winding pastas. It has some kidney beans in it. I believe that's what they are, red kidneys. And there's clearly some kind of tomato paste or tomato sauce going to rehydrate. Really looking forward to it. I'm going to have a few apples. And blessed to be able to have some Wabakimi blueberries, just freshly picked. This is looking delicious. You can see the little red kidney beans in there. Basically you can see what I'm assuming is tomato in there, giving it the orangish color. I've already had this. It's very, very good, especially out here in the bush. I'm just putting some of this Zwieback, some of this twice baked bread in here. Makes a very excellent cracker. And stir it in there. Still pretty hot, but I think I can eat it.